Hi everybody. This is another supplemental video for the basics unit of our Microsoft Word class. Again, this is supplemental material designed to make this course more fit the full content of the Word certification exam. So we're going to look at some ways to navigate through a document. One of the most common ways we can search through a document is through, if we're in the Home tab, find. So say there's a certain word we want to find, and I'm using some meat-based filler text right here. So we're in our Home section in Word. You go into Find, and you can and it shows the keystroke for you. So you could, instead of hitting this, hit Control F. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to hit the Control button and the letter F, and it's going to bring up this navigation bar on the side. You can also just go find. You can click that arrow and hit find. And you would type in a word. So I want to search for bacon. Now it's going to highlight every instance of bacon in this filler text. And I can go through, and there are 14 of them. It shows you what result you're on, how many there are. And I can go through and format them, edit them, delete them. Let's see if the word steak ended up in this filler. So yes, steak appears twice. That comes up. We don't have any headings right now. We're going to talk about headings a little later, but that would, that works the same way. Just basically what you're doing here is searching for a keyword or a key phrase, and it'll take you there. You can also do an advanced find, and you can have some more detailed word keys. So say I want to search for bacon, and you notice I typed a capital B there, and I check match case. So it's only going to find instances of bacon where the B is capitalized, of which there is only one in this document, I think. Oh no, there are two. There are more. And I just navigate by hitting this Find Next button. So yeah, there are two of those. You can also have it match prefix, match suffix. You could have it set to find whole words only. So that would cut out that would cut out things like abbreviations that look like words. The point is you can modify your search if you need to. So that's the basics of using find and replace. Inserting hyperlinks. Why do we want to do that? Well, sometimes, especially if we're creating ebooks, a lot of times say we'll maybe want to do an about the author section at the end that links to your website, or we'll want to point to some external references out there. So how do we go and insert a hyperlink? So first we select the text we want to use. It could be a word, it could be a phrase. I wouldn't recommend it being more than a few words because that'll just overwhelm the reader if there's like a paragraph that's a hyperlink. We're going to go to insert hyperlink, and you can create links to other documents if you wanted to. So I'll create a link to another document. And if you want to follow the link, you can just hit Control click. It's concerned that this is a security concern. And that's password protected, and I actually don't remember what the password is for it. Sorry. But you can let's see if I can recreate that with another Word document. That's not what I wanted to do. Hyperlink. Let's see if I can. Let's see. I'll just create a link to my resume. Why not? So, and I'm going to hit Control click. Again, I get that warning because, my resume. And I click on that link, and then it opens to my old resume. So, you can actually create links to documents. That being said, if you email this to another person who doesn't necessarily have that document you've linked to, or doesn't have access to it, that might not always work. So, be careful about that. And of course, you can actually, have links to external URLs. So, hyperlink. So now we're going to go to a web page. So I just, for the first one, I took files in my current folder. But instead I'm going to type in an address. I'm just going to type in the URL for my blog. Okay. And again, I'd control click, and it would take me to, you know, my website. It'll open that up in Word, or sorry, in your internet browser. So those are the basics. You can insert other things. Those are the basics of inserting a hyperlink. So bookmarks are another thing you can insert to make it easier to navigate around. So what's a bookmark? A bookmark is identifying a word, a phrase, a larger chunk of text for later. So say that you look at this paragraph and you just think, oh man, I don't like this paragraph, but I don't know what to do with it. So you're gonna bookmark it to make it easy to find later, because you're doing a lot of revisions, so you don't have to scroll through. So bookmark. So what you do, you first have highlight the text. Text highlighted I want to use, and so I'm in the insert tab right here, and I'm going to go over to this link section, click bookmark. Your bookmark name has to be one word. So I'm going to type in edit. And I actually wanted it to be 2 words, so I did this underscore. So Word won't recognize it if you hit the spacebar, but if you do an underscore, it'll work. Hit add. So now, well, how do you know it's bookmarked? You don't, you know, you can't see it. You know, it doesn't even show up when I turn on the show hide button. But that's okay. It's really easy to get to. So you can actually go back into the bookmark button, and it'll bring this up, and it'll say go to, and it'll take you to that document. Also from the home tab, we go over to the find section again where we started, click on that little arrow, hit go to. We're going to go to our bookmark. Go to bookmark, and it brings up that highlighted text. We can also say, so this is, I actually made this a 2-page document. Say I want to go to page 2. Go to, and now it automatically puts me on page 2. And we haven't really talked about section breaks yet or line numbers yet, but I think you get the idea of how easy it is to navigate using this go to. So those are the basics of navigation, and please let me know if you have questions.